Hello, hello. It is February 28th today, 28 days into the new year, and I have written zero words so far of fiction. I mean, I've typed other words, emails and things like that, but I have not written any fiction at all yet this year, and it is time for that to change. So I'm making this video today to tell you about a plan that I have that's going to be starting in just a couple of days, to invite you to join me and to tell you how I'm preparing for it. So it's time. It's definitely high time to start writing. So for me, what that means I'd like to work on right now is creating an outline for book 2 of my Intoxicated by You series, so that I'll be ready to tackle that on February 1st. When it's time for me to dive into some serious writing. So there's a video that I love, this 27 chapter outline plan from a YouTuber. Her name is Kat. I'm going to link it below. I feel like I'm sure you've seen it because it's just so great. I'm like, everyone must have seen it. I've watched it how many times? And in this video, she walks you through making a 27 chapter outline. It is the template that I've used for almost everything that I've written. It sort of feels intuitive to me. I watch the video again, even though I know what's in it, and then I just write like a line of what I'm going to do for each chapter, and then I move on from there. So I'm not going to do that on camera. I said, like, you know, get ready to write with me, but I'm not going to actually do that in front of you because I don't share my outlines. I love that she does in that video, but yeah, because they don't make sense to anyone but me. It's just sort of like, yes, she needs to do this thing, and then that is not going to create this consequence and blah, 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 blah. Anyway, the point is I'm going to take a very short time today, probably 10 minutes, and jot out that outline. Because what I want to do moving forward, I am going to start streaming on February 1st, and I'm going to do sprints in a live stream on this channel for 28 days, because that's how many days are in the month of February, as I'm sure you know. So from 8 to 9 p.m. my time, which is noon to 1 p.m. Eastern time, I am going to get on my YouTube channel. I'm going to like check in briefly, and then we're going to do a couple of sprints. It might be 10-minute sprints, 15, 20, 25, 30. We will see, depending on what I feel like, depending on if anyone shows up and what they feel like, because I'm curious what kind of effect it will have if I commit this seriously in terms of time. Instead of saying, you know, I'm going to write 500 words a day, or I'm going to write 2,000 words a day, or I'm going to write whatever, X number of words a day, I'm saying I'm going to show up for an hour. And the way that I do my sprints, I try to write quickly because I'm trying to outrun my inner critic that's saying like, oh, this isn't very good. So I'm trying to, like, you know, check out and just write as fast as I can. So you're invited to join me. As this video goes live, there are going to be links to at least the first couple of live streams if you want to join one of those. If you can't make it live, certainly you can catch the replay. It still kind of works as body doubling, even if I'm not right there with you, because you have the video. And yeah, I've chosen that time, 8 to 9, because well, I know I don't have anything else going on at that time, and this time of year we do tend to have some weird power outages, and hopefully it won't happen that late in the day. So that's why I've picked like a safe time. Also, the fact that people in the US will be awake by then. You might be on your lunch break, or, you know, available for some reason. So you are so welcome. If you want to prep with me and just go watch that video of Kat's and jot down your own intuitive outline, or do whatever sort of prep you want to do to get ready for it. I think the point with this is that, you know, it's not like we don't need to take. If you want to, you're welcome to, but we don't have to take a set amount of time to prepare for something. If you are a true pantser, you might just be ready to jump in with me on February 1st. If you, like me, like to have just a little bit of a plan, then maybe 10 minutes of planning will be enough for you. You know, I'm going to go in my notes app and see what I've already jotted down about this work in progress, and what I'd like to, you know, make sure I include in that outline. But yeah, I think the point is, before you can second guess it too much or think better of it, jump on in. So I hope to see you in one or more of these live streams, and I'm really curious to see how much we can write together. It is not going to be a competition. It's not going to be like, can I write more than you? Can you write more than me? My goal is just to see, can I write as much as I can write? I expect, based on generally what I'm able to do in a sprint, I imagine I'll be able to finish this first draft in February, but I don't know. I'd just like to see what an hour a day of commitment will do. So I hope to see you there, and I hope that we both make some really great progress on our current works in progress. See you then.